I thank both witnesses for their presentations here today. Can I ask Ms Burke maybe to take away one thought that she may bring back to the Pension Council in their deliberations, and that is, during the term of the last Dáil, I was directly involved in the fossil fuel divestment legislation that was brought through the Houses in terms of the state divesting away from investment funds that were involved in companies that were focused on fossil fuels. And I think there needs to be far more done in engaging with the public and engaging with pension funds in terms of divestment from fossil fuels. And as we all know, money makes the world go round. Pension fund money makes the world go round. It has a big role to play in how investments are focused on an international level. And it is important, I think, that the pension funds and contributors to pension funds become far more conscious of the detrimental impact to our environment of particular investment approaches, that it's not just about the short-term financial return, but it's also about the long-term impact on our climate and future generations. And I would like you to take that back with you. Just finally, can I say to both witnesses, both of you are women taking over pretty significant roles in public bodies now. And I think both of you have a very important role to play in encouraging more female participation on state boards. As you know, the existing rules state that 40% of state boards should be made up of both men and women. And I know personally, as Minister, when I was trying to make appointments to state boards, the biggest difficulty I had was the lack of applications being submitted by women in the first instance. And I said, and I openly put this challenge out, and hopefully some of my successors in the current cabinet or in future cabinets will be left in the position where they are forced to appoint a man to a state board to bring about that 40% threshold. And that should be the objective that we need to get to. And I think there is an important role that both of you can play in encouraging more women to apply for state boards and to go on to state boards. And the one call I'd make to the public and to my colleagues here is to actively encourage women to register with stateboards.ie, because those numbers are quite small, and the more women that apply provides far greater opportunities for every woman to actively participate in state boards and bring about what is a very important balance on boards that helps, I personally believe, in breaking down the groupthink that sadly led in no small way to the economic recession we've seen in the decades gone by. So I would hope that you can take that away with you today. The other takeaway point I would ask you to consider is it is now stated government policy that by the end of 2021, 20% of staff in the public sector and public bodies will be working remotely, whether that's from home or from a hot desking facility or a blended form of working. And I would hope that as chairs of your respective committees, that you will actively encourage and help to achieve those targets within your own bodies, but also more generally across the public and private sector. So can I sincerely thank both of you for putting your names forward for these particular roles. I think that you are eminently qualified in terms of both roles. I think you will bring a huge amount of expertise and knowledge to both boards and both organisations, and I hope that you will be hugely successful in your endeavours over the coming years. And again, thank you most sincerely for giving of your time, providing the expertise to public bodies which ultimately are about delivering for each and every citizen across this state. Gara míle maith agat.